Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri shared a flashpoint during the Singapore Grand. Prix Lando Norris declared that anyone who disagrees with his opening lap move on teammate Oscar Piastri at the Singapore Grand Prix shouldn't be in Formula One. The Brit angered his Australian title rival with an elbows-out pass on the inside of Turn 3 at the Marina Bay Street Circuit. Norris started the race from fifth on the grid with his teammate in third, but it was the Brit who was running in the final podium spot at the end of lap 1. He attempted to hang on the inside of Piastri's McLaren car, but bumped wheels with the 24-year-old at Turn 3 after slight contact with Red Bull's Max Verstappen. Piastri was furious with his teammate, demanding that McLaren tell Norris to hand back the position. However, Andrea Stella's squad reviewed the contact on the pit wall and disagreed with their driver, telling him to get on with the race. Anyone on the grid would have done exactly the same thing as I did. So if you fault me for just going on the inside of a big gap, then you should not be in Formula One, Norris said, explaining his pass. There was nothing wrong with what I did. I misjudged a little bit how close I was to Max, but that is racing, and I would have ended up ahead of Oscar anyway. I was on the inside, and the last thing I want to do is to make contact with my teammate. With the position I am in the World Championship, I cannot afford to do that compared to him. I put myself at risk if that kind of thing happens. The FIA thought it was fine, and the team did so too. Piastri, meanwhile, refused to get dragged into a post-race debate before reviewing the footage. But the Australian was visibly frustrated after climbing out of the cockpit, even as his team celebrated the Constructors' Championship title.